cry from the Action Bible. Okay. Outside the Garden of Eden, the land is barren, hot, and dry. Weary, alone, and frightened, Adam and Eve search until they find a place to make a home. Remember how beautiful Eden was? If only it is our own fault for disobeying God. But I will teach our children to obey and love God. If I can help it, they won't repeat our mistake. So Adam teaches their sons, Cain and Abel, about God. God made the earth and everything we have. God even gave me my little lamb. Sheep are dumb. How can I thank him? When you're older, Abel, you can give God the best of your flock. He told us we should make sacrifices to show our thankfulness. As the boys grow to manhood, Abel plans for the day when he can give his thank offering to God. But Cain thinks only of his crops. If Abel gives God a sacrifice, I'll have to offer one too. God is pleased with Abel's gift, but Cain's grudging spirit displeases God. Why should God be happy with Abel and not me? It's not fair. As long as Abel is around, he'll always be the favorite. God told me I could choose to have power over my sin, but I'd rather choose not to have a brother. Cain gives in to his brother jealousy and kills his brother. Now I just need to pretend I don't know anything about Abel's death. But God calls out to Cain, Cain, where is your brother? I don't know. Am I supposed to keep track of my brother? Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. From now on, the ground will yield no fruit for you, and you will wander the earth until your death. Please, God, this punishment is more than I can take. God's sentence is carried out, and Cain flees to a land called Nod. Eventually, he will get married to start a family and build the first city, which he will name for his son Enoch. But in the meantime, Adam and Eve are heartbroken over losing both of their sons. Our house is so empty now, Adam. Will we always be alone like this? We brought this tragedy on ourselves. So did Cain. But God has been good to us. Let's ask him to help us now. In time, God gives Adam a third son. We'll call him Seth. Yes, and we'll teach him to obey God the way Abel did. Seth learns to obey God. Two of his descendants are Enoch, who walked with God, and Methuselah, who died at the age of 969, the oldest person who ever lived. As generations pass, however, people turn away from God. They lie, cheat, and murder. They worship the sun and the moon and the stars, and they bow down before idols. But there is one man, Noah, who looks on the sinfulness of the world with fear. How long will God allow this wickedness to continue?